Give me your wallet and your pins.
And where's your mom?
I said I need some pins for these things. I don't understand what pins got to do with money. But I said I need a pin to use this card. What do I need this pin for?
Here, just give me some pins.
Just give me some pins.
I did.
Oh, yeah.
That is
the hype
legit.
man. How good is that? Yep. He sleeps in that. That's actually his pillow. And
it opens up to a large
music.
tent.
Women 11 through 16 class taking the track. Around in the first turn, we got a couple KTMs battling out front. So I see the 34, Taylor Allred. She's in second place right now, and that's going to be either the 13 or the 73.
Well,
Corey the 73 of Brooke Merlot out of Maine, all the way up from Maine on the KTM. She got 25th in the first moto, and out front winning this one.
Well, Corey Steedy got hole shots in both.
Sorry.
Yeah, she got both hole shots.
That is not 73. Okay. That is 13. And Corey Steed, she was 5th in moto number 1.
She got the hole shot moto one, went down. So 2 hole shots and 2 tries in this class. But is that Taylor Allred right behind her on the 34? Yes, it is. And Allred is on a rail. Pretty impressive to some of those deep ruts in the middle of the course. The big story is, where is Jasmine Canfield, your first moto winner? Where's Jordan Jarvis, who had worked her way from way back to second, then crashed late and finished third? Jarvis needs to win this moto to put herself with any sort of a shot at the championship going into Moto number 3. Jarvis was very upset with that third place finish in Moto 1. She's got to come out with something special here, and she's got it. She's third place right now. Canfield is behind her. Katie Benson's fourth, Canfield fifth, Avery Berry, Maggie Gertz, Jada Murphy, Alyssa Cole, and Adeline Malcolm round out the top 10. Look at this battle for the lead. Taylor Allred trying to figure out how to get by Corey Steed.
Corey Steed right now getting 5th place in moto number 1. If she could add a first place in moto number 2, that'd be great scores going into our third motos. And she's already picked up 2 hole shots, Weed, so we know she gets off the gate good.
But you got that shark back there, Jordan Jarvis in third on the Yamaha, starting to get into the picture. Here we go. Shootout in the 10 Commandments. Allred on the inside. Does she have the pass made? No, little mistake. Steed's going to run the outside and take it back.
Allred just bouncing off the top of every single one of the 10 Commandments, making it hard on herself. When it's like 100 degrees, adding in the humidity, you do not want to be smacking off of every single 10 Commandments. So she's going to have to refocus. Taylor Allred is going to have to get in the zone if she wants to hold off the hard charge from Jordan Jarvis on the number 30 Yamaha. So it's a KTM party out front, but trying to get spoiled by the Yamaha Jarvis.
Jarvis is not messing around right now. You can see the determination. She's going to use way over the inside in that anthill, trying to make up some ground on Allred. Now Allred going back to work on the leader, Steed. Great racing here in girls 11 to 16.
She's got it. She's on the inside.
She nails these corners.
She
Very
is
impressive.
make
Look
it.
at that. Oh, she greased that thing on the first lap. She does it again, and that's going to give her the lead. So Allred, second time she's wrestled it from Steed. Steed's coming back.
Launching the double jump right before they go through the Kawasaki launch into the sand section.
Oh,
And
Steed made a mistake.
Steed trying to hug in on that inside, just couldn't quite.
Now Jarvis is behind them in third, but I bet you she's pumped on this, because what she wants is a couple riders to finish between herself and Jasmine Canfield, who won the first moto. So if you're Jarvis, you're hoping you could wear these 2 KTM riders down, but build up a big enough gap where Canfield can't get there. Canfield has now climbed to the 4th place spot, but the gap is about 2 seconds. Oh, she's right in it. The fourth place rider, Canfield, not nearly as far back as she was a lap ago. Taylor Allred trying to run and hide right now.
Jasmine Canfield trying to take the magic carpet all the way to the top of the leaderboard, hunting down Jordan Jarvis, Corey Steed, and Allred. Allred out front. Right now, Allred really needs to focus on trying to check out because Jasmine Canfield, she was the winner from Moto number 1.
She's coming. She's right there. In fact, she was side by side for a moment with Jarvis. So Jarvis on the gas, trying to escape from Canfield. She's got an inside line on Steed. One of the best races we've seen so far this week. Avery Berry is 5th. Katie Benson, Maggie Gertz, Alyssa Cole, Aidlin Malcolm, Jada Murphy. That's your top 10. Jarvis down to the inside. Can she hold it? Oh, a little bit of contact between her and Steed. You got Canfield getting in on it as well. Oh, nobody able to make the pass. But how much pressure are they applying?
So Jarvis on the Yamaha trying to get that thing up and mess up that KTM party up front, and she's going to bring Jasmine Canfield on the Yamaha as well. So it's 2 Yamahas trying to spoil the party that KTM has going on out front, and is going to make it happen. Jarvis getting on the inside, but no. Steed holds it open. She has been ripping that corner all day long. But it looks like Jarvis is going to make it happen. Steed, 2 feet off the pegs, not going to be able to clear all the way over the double. And now she's going to be under attack by Jasmine Canfield. Canfield trying to take the long way around the sweeper. But Steed is going to shut him down. So it's going to be Steed going into second. Or Steed moving back to third, Jarvis into second.
Oh, Steed on the outside tried to get there to block Canfield. Didn't work. Canfield trying to pull the trigger, and she does. So Jarvis. Well, the hope was that she could put those 2 KTM riders between herself and Canfield. Not going to happen. Canfield made the move on Steed. Now, Taylor Allred's turn to deal with Jarvis and Canfield. Jarvis and Canfield have been the dominators of this class the last couple of years. They went 1-2-1 in the motos. Last year, they won all 3 of the motos. A year ago, Canfield won the first moto. This year, Taylor Allred trying to perform, put the upset special together. Allred's holding her own, man. Doing a great job in these tough, rutted corners. But here comes the attack. Outside line.
Jarvis
both
and
Yamaha riders. Lap rider in the way. Here comes Jarvis to the inside, and she's got the lead. Allred lost her drive on that long short shoot. No, Allred. Woo!
Holding on to that one. Lucky there was no tough blocks on the side of those. She is now into the grass, but rejoining the circuit. She should still be in that number 3 spot, but now it's the Yamaha party out front. Jarvis and Canfield.
Canfield on a rail, not messing around, right to the inside, and it's got the lead already. That took hardly any time at all.
And she shuts them down on the outside. That's a quick ride.
Oh! Jarvis is down from second place.
Washing out hard, going into the face of that jump. That was a brutal little crash. Usually you slide out in a corner, it doesn't hurt too much, but when you have a face of a jump you're sliding out into, that's a whole new story. So Jarvis with a clean track in front of her and a gap now after Canfield and Allred both having huge mistakes on that lap.
Wow, and stuck under that bike a little bit. So now Jarvis in trouble. I don't know how many positions she lost. She's a little lucky that Taylor Allred had already bobbled in those 10 commandments, so they had a little bit of a gap built up. How about Jasmine Canfield? We had her in 5th and 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and now 1st. She has ridden through the competition to take over the lead after a furious couple of laps here at Loretta's. Wow. Look at those shoes, unbelievable. Good for all occasions. Those bear shoes, those bearskin shoes. Allred did take over the second place spot. Steed just came through in 3rd. Where is Jarvis? Trying to figure if Jarvis at least picked herself up in the top 5. She's coming through now, but are these other riders on the lead lap? 47, Maggie Gerrits comes through. There's Gerrits across the line. Then Jarvis is 6th. That's going to hurt. So Jarvis, this was essentially a must-win moto for her after 3rd in Moto 1. It's going to be awfully tough for her to get the title now, but you got to give the pat on the back to Jasmine Canfield. She was the one that was the biggest mover. Canfield's won a lot of titles out here at Loretta. She actually swept, I think 2 years in a row, she won 6 motos.
This will be Canfield's final year in this class.
A real original idea.
Jarvis's final. So the dominating streak of Canfield and Jarvis, this will be the end to it. But I do believe that Taylor Allred on that 34 KTM, I think that she is the young one in this group that will be joining us possibly next year. So, yeah, I'm hearing from Ray Butts up here that she is only 13 years old. Let's get a confirmation 100% on that. But, yeah, 13 years of age, you are correct. Wow. She has a long time in this class, probably many championships to be won for Taylor Allred, who was looking so good in this moto before having that moment in the whoops. Still in it. Excellent ride for Allred, though. Second place on that 34 KTM. WMX showing a lot of promise after watching this 11 through 16-year-old girls class.
Yeah, this is 4 career titles for Canfield. Four career titles. I think 11, 12, and 13. She swept her motos in the girls 9 to 11, 3 straight years. Then had some big crashes and injuries, so four championships locked in for Canfield, 3 in a row at one point. Trying to get back on the board this time, looking at a 1-1, or as Wes Kane would say, holding a pair of pocket aces. Hey! Jasmine Canfield working on the 1-1. Taylor Allred, named after Ray Butts' beard.
Yes.
I was
all
just
red.
Full respect. Thing is all red. That's how they do it in Utah, man. Everybody's, you know, they respect each other.
Mountain men.
Yep. They respect the all red beard.
They fear the Allred beard.
I would. I opened the door and Ray was there. I was scared. I don't want to wake that bear up.
In 53rd place.
Okay. Georgia Lindsay joining us here in the tower, cheering on Georgia Watson because of the first name. 35th place rider. Congratulations. Well, I know that you've been, Georgia, who of course helps us out with the Lucas Oil Pro Motocross Championship on NBC. Georgia, I know you've been doing some riding. Are you preparing for Loretta at some point down the road?
Well, tomorrow, is there a women's race tomorrow? Because I'm pretty much ready, number 1.
Just going to jump right in?
Any class, yeah, I'm ready. I've got my DRZ 125, so
I think she needs to be lining up in plus 25 against Greg.
Well, you might have a shot.
Yeah.
I think there's a possibility of that one.
I think you can get it.
So a little family feud in plus 25, Greg Albertson versus Georgia Albertson.
Every wife on earth has wanted to show the brother-in-law how it's done. So this could be the actual literal chance to do it.
And if I drop the bike, I could just run fast. Maybe
Faster.
Faster around the track. But yeah.
Well, we did some statistical analysis because luckily he raced right before the 50cc classes. He was in the mix lap times-wise with the 50s.
9 seconds a lap quicker than the fastest 50 rider. So just completely blowing their doors off. We actually did get to the bottom of that.
You know there's a race going on right now, guys?
Yes.
You got a lot to learn if you think we actually pay attention to the racing.
And it's Yasmin.
You're missing so much of this experience.
Working on her 1-1.
How naive
going into moto
these
number
new
3.
people are.
I know. They act like we really care.
Unbelievable. Oh, Jimmy just got slapped for that. Jimmy just got slapped.
Did. This is actually probably
Jimmy's
one
in timeout now.
I really have enjoyed this race out here in the girls 11 to 16 class. It has been incredible. At one point in time, I believe we had four different leaders in this class. And these Loretta Lynn circuit. And Yasmin going, as Wes Kane likes to say, making it easy on herself now. She's just going to have to stay consistent the rest of the week in that final moto. But Canfield, she had to work one. At one point in time, sitting all the way back at about 7th or 8th place. Canfield has worked her way through the best in the class. and is now getting ready to take another championship. Already has 3 titles, looking for a 4th here this weekend in 2017. We still have Taylor Allred back there in 2nd place on the KTM, number 34. And Jordan Jarvis on that Yamaha, number 30. Jarvis put up a tough fight for a while with Canfield until going down in the back section of the track, smashing into the face of one of the jumps. So it's good to see Jordan Jarvis back on the bike, up and going in that 3rd place spot. It sounds like Weege will have a chance to talk with her on the podium. But through the sweeper the final time, just one more corner to go for Jasmine Canfield. And she is going to put this one in the bag. 1-1 scores going into Moto number 3. So congratulations, Jasmine Canfield. Taylor Allred, she's coming over the finish line just now. That is going to be a great ride for the 13-year-old. Putting it in. She tears those goggles off quick. It is hot out there. They're trying to get some wind on their face. I can remember being back here at the ranch, and the first thing I was doing is just a full strip down of my helmet, boots, everything, trying to get as cool as possible because it is brutal hot out there. Jordan Jarvis crossing the line there in 3rd place. And there is our 4th place finisher, Maggie Garretts. Rounding out our top 5, we're going to be looking for a Cowie rider. And that's going to be Alicia Cole. Oh, it looks like she's out of gas. Alicia Cole, who is running 5th place. They got the tank open on the bike. Possibly not out of gas, but she's checking it. What a heartbreak on the last lap for Alicia Cole. But that's going to move Katie Benson up into the 4th spot. Maggie Gertz up into number 5. So heartbreak for Alicia Cole, but good news for the rest of the folks, the rest of the girls out there. Towards the end of this girls 11 through 16, we're going to be down on the podium with Jason.
You're darn right we are. And you don't need to tell Jasmine Canfield more than once how to do this. She's done it a lot here at Loretta's. Working on what could be a 5th career title, but maybe I'm speaking a little too soon. It's only 2 motos in, but she has looked fantastic through these first 2 motos. Let's hear it for the winner, Jasmine Canfield. Well, I'll tell you, Jasmine, I've seen you win a lot of motos and titles here at Loretta's, but to me that was one of the most impressive rides I've seen you put in. You had to start behind a lot of the fast competition, and you made your way to the front.
Yeah, I got off to an awful start, a really awful start. I was like 10th, 15th, I was way back. I just digged really deep, and I just wanted to show everybody what I've been training for out at Sunshine State MX and the Rensland compound. I've been putting in a lot of work, and I'm glad to just show it off.
Yeah, you feel like you're riding right now better than you ever have?
Absolutely.
Awesome. Who do you want to thank?
I'd like to thank God for keeping me safe, Yamaha, Triangle Cycles, Dunlop, Ethicas, Bell Helmets, Alpine Stars, Scott Goggles, just everyone. Thank you guys so much.
She's pumped. Jasmine Canfield for the big moto win. And that's double moto wins and 2 motos in this class. So looking good going into the 3rd set for a title. But you never know here at the Dude Ranch until we rack it up and race it one more time how it's going to go. Looking for Taylor Allred. Let's bring Taylor on up. And then also Jordan Jarvis, who finishes up in 3rd. Well, this was a really fun moto to watch. And this young lady was a big, big part of the battle up front. She got the lead for a while, went back and forth. She ends up a solid 2nd, Taylor Allred. Come on, right over here, front and center. Woo. I don't know what it was like to be in that battle, but it was fun to watch. You guys were all going at it.
Yeah, it was way fun.
Did you get tired at some point pushing the pace like that?
Yeah, a little bit. I made a little mistake in the 10 Commandments, kind of swapped, but luckily I saved it. So.
Awesome. Who do you want to thank, Taylor?
My mom, my dad, Fly, Scott, Maxima, Dunlop, RMX, DT1 Filters, Rhino Designs, Lynx Racing, W, and anyone else. Thank you.
There it is. Taylor Allred taking 2nd place and a silver medal. All right. And again, I mentioned this, how intense this battle was. The 3rd place finisher, let's bring Jordan Jarvis on up. She had her turn in the lead as well. 4 different riders led this moto. Our whole shot winner, Corey Steed, had her shot up front as well. So this was definitely fun to watch. If you're Jordan Jarvis, you won before in this class. You want to get the Moto win, but it was still a heck of a battle. Let's hear it for JJ Jordan Jarvis. Wow. Okay. We're giving them intro music. Well, Jordan, I know it didn't end the way you wanted, but it was one heck of a battle.
I battled with a couple people, actually. I got a pretty decent start, and I tried to work my way at the front, but there's a few things I need to work on out here, and mistakes happen, but I guess that's part of motocross, and I'm ready for the third motos to come around.
How gnarly are those ruts right now?
Actually, not too.
Really? All right, cool. So it's good racing.
Yes, sir.
Who do you want to thank, Jordan?
Yamaha, Triumph Cycles, Fox, FMF, EBR, EVO, MGX, Monster Army, Scott, Atlas, Dunlop, Mom and Dad especially, everyone who's helping me out. I can't thank you guys enough.
Jordan Jarvis, third place in the second moto. Watch out for her in moto number 3. You know she's going to come on strong. Good job by JJ. Second one of these, right? Oh, it's got the starts dialed. Corey Steed with the Bell Helmets Whole Shot Award. Let's hear it for Corey.
Right here, Corey. Take a look at me. Right here. There you go. Perfect. Thank you.
What's the key here to these starts?
Hey, go hit up MTF for those starts because I wouldn't be here without them.
Nicely done. Okay, excellent. Who else do you want to thank?
Just my mom and dad. I wouldn't be here without them. And Troy Lee Designs, Carb Sport, Greg Links for a solid motor. Wish I could have let it more laps for him because that motor had to have been the best motor out there. Fred Andrews running number 13 out here for Jerry Greer. Just everyone else that I forgot. Thank you so much.
All right, congratulations on the Whole Shot Award and a good job battling up front in that moto of Corey Steed.